So to be an Appalachian American Arab Muslim, it's a big title. I feel like I'm wearing so many different hats at the same time. I don't know. I feel like I'm always having to defend Muslims, and at the same time I'm always having to prove that I'm American when that's something that I shouldn't have to do ever. And I'm also having to defend Appalachians, and it's really hard to balance. My background is Arab, from the Jordan-Palestine area, but I don't identify with that as much as I do an American. So youth group started off being really, really heavy with Islamic lessons. The girls didn't like that at all. So we started doing more fun activities and branching out a little bit. And it wasn't until a couple months ago that we became an official Girl Scout troop, because we realized that, you know, the Girl Scout, all their values align with Islamic values. It teaches you to build your character, teaches you community service, and to give. It teaches you just to educate people and be educated yourself. So we were looking at the Girl Scout manual and we're like, we are a troop, we are just not an official troop.
2, 3. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
They tell us everything, and I mean everything, good, bad, stuff we don't want to hear, stuff we want to hear. But I think that's what our role, that's what our intention was when we started it. We know that, you know, growing up, you don't tell your parents everything, and if they're going through a hard time, we want them to be able to go to someone other than just their friends that don't have the experience that we've had. So it's really rewarding, because in a way we're older sisters to all of them. Something that I like to tell people who generally aren't Muslim that they don't know is just, I don't know, the battle that we have to face with trying to clear our name. And it's a big responsibility for Muslims to take on by themselves. Like I feel bad saying this, because I feel like I'm giving more responsibility to people who aren't Muslims, but I want them to speak out for us too. So it always helps to have people outside of that to come and talk about Muslims and talk about how peaceful and nice we can be. And you would expect the same thing for Appalachia, you know. You hear horrible things about Appalachians, you know, just all those stereotypes. They're absolutely not true, and when you come here you see that. I could see myself living here for the rest of my life and like raising a family here. I would want that. If job opportunities were here, I wouldn't even consider leaving.